there is that sense of community in Cardiff that you might not always find elsewhere, or might be more difficult to find elsewhere, you know. I just feel like there's a real openness about people here, and it's really nice, and it's nice to begin, I guess, to become a part of that. It's really, yeah.
I think you're particularly good at it though, like bringing a very open, comfortable energy to a space.
Oh, thanks.
I think that you're...
I don't understand like the thought, well, not the thought process, but how it can just come out of you like that.
Yeah.
You know,
it's just like anything, isn't it? Like the more you do it,
the
more like confidence you get, and like the decisions you make, I guess.
Yeah.
But like I'm quite bad for overdoing it. Do you know what I mean? Like not knowing when to stop.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So I just like keep adding and adding, and then I've like lost.
Yeah.
What was
the
like?
essence of it.
Yeah.
Do you ever find that when someone like says to you, "I wish I could draw like you," even you feel like, well, I can't really draw that well. Because I have people like that who are like, "Oh, like I wish I could make a music video like that," and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it. I have no clue. So I think everyone feels that, like, because I guarantee if I said, I wish I could play guitar like you, I actually do. I bet you think.
I get imposter syndrome. When There's so much I want to learn, and so much like how many different styles I want to play. It's just hard to pinpoint.
Yeah.
For me, just been obsessed with the prettier side of Jimi Hendrix. Like I loved all the like shredding and wild noises he could create. How melodic, and it just touched me so much when I was learning his stuff. I just got obsessed with just the like pretty stuff, and then turns out it was just R&B, baby.
Yeah.
There's so much talent in Cardiff. I think there's a lot of soul and a lot of heart there as well. I just think it hasn't been given the opportunity to be given a platform yet, you know. I feel like there's a lot of artists as well, like, you know, from our generation, if you want to call it that, like up and coming kind of artists that, and I feel like there could be a potential breakthrough there.
What do we want to write about
them? Well, I feel like, I don't really know, to be honest, no idea.
I'm getting a slight like salty vibe from it.
Yeah, same to be honest, but I don't want it to be like a replica of anything. I forgot about that bit.
It's really hard to just stop listening to it. It sounds really good. Should we just release that?
Yeah, just no, we don't even need lyrics. Just, yeah.
You could have that and then like phase into the actual track.
What I was listening to.
Go on.
No, what were you listening to?
Just giving like summer positive vibes.
Yeah.
It's given me ditching former ways. Now of kind of like stepping into like a new way of being. It's very like, I've got this.
Yeah.
That's what it's given me.
I quit the job I was in and I tried to go into like food trailer vibes. I wanted my own food trailer, so I was like, right, I'll go work. And then they promised me 4 on 4 off, and I ended up working 3 weeks, 60-hour weeks. And I was like, I didn't sign up for this, I'm done. Like, I hadn't signed a contract or nothing. And literally, like you've been writing about today, like I had that moment of like, I can't be here any longer. And the stars aligned, my mum got a bit sober, so I moved in with her up in Whitchurch. And then it all started happening, I got the job. So I got like a salary job at Deloitte, like big financial company, and it was all like good. And then lockdown hit, and that's great. And then she had a stroke, and she died. And so that was tough. And then I took 6 months off, and in that 6 months I moved house. And just like I started back at work. But of course it was all from home because it was COVID, and it was intense, but like I was fucking trying.
Yeah.
And then a year and a half later my dad died, and I was like, I'm not sitting in this fucking room at this computer trying to do this shit anymore. And I sacked it all off and was like, right, I'm doing this full time. In a privileged position that the inheritance from them allows me to not work. So it's sort of like a purposeful need something to do, but also I'm not compromising stuff anymore. Like I just cannot, like within me, it's just like, ugh. Like, but equally, I miss structure. I miss socialising. I miss the old life of like the simplicity of it. Do you know what I mean? But equally, I've got to do shit like this and like meet like-minded people and like actually like exist in this place like that. Like.
Do you want to write like a list of words where we can see to decide? Mine is also.
Time.
I'm out here getting my time.
Yeah. That's
I'm
always
taking what's mine. Like.
Yeah. I'm doing it by design. I'm gonna take my time.
There's definitely something within that though.
Yeah, I like time actually.
Yeah.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you. Thank you.
You can have copyright on this. I'm leaving it all behind. Now I've got any peace of mind. Ain't doing it by design. I hate it when you just want it to come out now. I just want to find the words.
I'm still very new to like lyric writing. It's just a bit slow for me.
Are you?
Yeah.
Do you do much songwriting?
With like Banshee Lot, I'd come up with like an idea for a lyric. It's like I was single Clear Skies. I came up with Clear Skies, White Eyes, and then I brought it up to Yasmin. And I was like, this is something.
Yeah.
I think I tend to lean towards a bit more jazzier stuff now, even though I don't have as much experience. I can just see myself slipping into that, and I'm trying to learn about it more. It's between that and folk, I think. Yeah, I don't know how to place myself really.
That don't impress me much.
Yeah.
I'm doing that own stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the things they got, that don't impress me much. Like I'm coming from a place of love. Like I'm like.
What did I do the other day when I put like an E on the end
You
of
put an
something?
E on the end of strong.
I
I was just like watching, I was like, I'm not
I
going to
don't-
say anything.
No, but
And then a minute later you were like, why did I do that?
I feel like I find it hard sometimes when I'm like writing. I feel like I always want to fall back into like talking about relationships or like love or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Like I went straight into like, you know, you're so enticing, but I know.
Shit, sorry pal.
It's alright.
I'm surprised that's happened. Oh, it's all gone wrong.
We'll go pizza.
It's all gone
Sit
pizza.
everyone out.
No pasta for anyone.
I'm just because we were going to do an interview with you, but we could do that whilst we're actually kneading the dough, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay then. I'm just going to carry on chopping. You guys figure it out.
Trial and error, isn't it? It's fine.
Yeah.
Paprika?
Yeah, smoked. It's not necessarily what my nonna would use, but I like it. You know?
What did you put in with the aubergine to cook?
So, just oil, salt, balsamic, some tomatoes, and some smoked paprika.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. But with aubergine, I think it's good if you like salt it ages before you're actually going to use it, because otherwise it just tastes like mush and it like doesn't have the flavour. It just tastes jellyish.
I've just had the mush experience.
It's little things with cooking I find. Like, look at that. Like the puree is completely different now. It's like rich instead of just sweet. That's the trick. And then the oil goes all orange. Do you know what I mean? Instead of red. I've never cooked for you, Jack, have I?
No.
I've never cooked for anyone here.
No.
Fucking sick.
That's a bit of a dilemma in the shop. Helen, they didn't have your IPA. Oh, it's a nightmare. I'm so sorry. So, I ended up, you know the guy who owns the shop, I ended up having a chat with him and another guy who I thought worked in the shop, but it turned out just to be his mate. He just popped in to say hello. Next thing you know, I've got him fucking talking through every single beer after it. One passion fruit, got mango and raspberry or strawberries and lime.
I'll go for strawberries and lime.
Yeah. I'm going to have a strawberries and lime.
I never have cider unless it's like a hot day. So
Cal, mango?
Yes, please.
It's got burns now.
Great hand. So
I guess they are.
You take more than welcome. You want to make some dough with me?
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah? Should we make a quick toast?
Yeah.
What are we toasting to?
To the start of something that.
Yeah. To light, to summer, to sunshine, to creativity.
Yeah.
Cheers!
let's get on
How did you get into music?
Oh my goodness. How did I get into music? I just kind of started singing. When I was like 7, 8, I joined my auntie's choir. I think I was actually like forced by one of my parents to join it because I was like a cripplingly shy child.
Oh yeah.
And then
Bring out the show, like.
yeah, literally. And then so she used to have like a little choir in Ely.
Yeah.
And then she was kind of the first one to be like, I think you should try a solo. And then I was like, oh,
Did she?
okay, yeah. And it was a song from Fame, the musical.
Yeah, which one?
Out Here on My Own. It's a
Oh,
bit of a
class.
belter,
I
you know.
love that.
I did go for it, to be fair. I think I surprised myself so much because I didn't realise I could sing, and then I just started crying straight after I sang it.
Oh. Yeah.
It was kind of, I feel like my relationship with music has been a bit like love-hate over the years. But it was more just like the relationship that I have with myself, and I think once that started to improve, then my relationship with music has kind of blossomed from that as well.
Yeah. So do you think like it's almost like when you're not enjoying music, when you're not enjoying expressing yourself like that, it's like a reflection of the fact you're just not enjoying yourself and stuff?
Well, I think for like a while I kind of, you know, that like negative self-talk when you can get into a habit of just being like, no, I can't do this is over now, there's no point in trying, like it's too late type of thing. And I was telling myself that stuff when I was like 19.
I know.
And I just look back now and I think, what the hell?
no, it is a fine technique.
The segment could be called I Need a Hand.
Yeah. Need a hand, that's brilliant.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Just say that, pretend that you came up with it, and say it again.
I think we could call it Need a Hand.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's genius.
Straight
That's so clever.
Wow.
How did you just come up with
I
that?
don't know, it's just these things come to me sometimes.
Just make that awkward for you.
Lovely.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
That's the first time I tried drawing like live bands, and it's difficult because of the movie.
New dawn, it's a new day.
You should write that down. That was good.
Well, I think that's already been used.
No, that's
That's quite original.
Do the same old thing, but they keep calling me up. When I think about myself, I'm not like, I don't really think of myself as like this extrovert who's just like wants to meet everyone and da. I'm actually like really hesitant about like approaching people, but I think it's like I don't know, there's just something in me sometimes that just I'm just like, do you know what, okay, hiya, you're right, you've got to bring people together. Yeah, exactly. We're going straight in. I'm leaving it all behind. Now I found a new peace of mind. Ain't doing it right, is it? Again, sorry. I'm leaving it all behind. Now I found a new peace of mind. Ain't doing it by I'm just so excited that I feel like I'm finally at a point where I'm starting to kind of, you know, meet new people and make the connections, and I'm learning so much from everybody that I'm coming into contact with, you know. So it's nice just being at like to a family, like kind of, I guess, put my foot in the door and like in the creative scene in Cardiff. I'm not inside yet, but you know what I mean? I'm getting there. Like I'm like, hello. But I'm about to make my debut, do you know what I mean? About all the things they got, but that don't impress me much. We're doing it all for love. It was almost there. I forgot what it did on there.
Let's have a little listen.
I'm leaving it all behind. Now I found a new peace of mind. Ain't doing it by design. No, I'm gonna take my time.
I think I'm just trying to prioritise getting better as a musician myself, because I'm never happy, and I think there's gaps I need to fill. So I'm just working on myself as a musician, and very much looking forward to working on projects and different artists.
Cool. Oh, a little harmonised run.
Thank you. It's nice to hear it. I'm gonna take my time. You hear people talk a lot about all the things they got, but that don't impress me much. We're doing it all for love. This is all happening so nice and organically as well, which is nice.
It was so nice after Tristan's gig, like watching you meet Tristan the day before, and then like you and Tris like just know each other now, and then Angela meeting him last night as well and stuff. It's just like,
I feel like our little collective is coming together. Feels like, you know, when it's like the right place, the right time, the right people type of thing.
did you notice Adriel got so gassed last night?
She got so gassed.
When I was like, you need to like do backing vocals on Bruno's track and before, and she was like, oh my god, this is it, it's happening. We're all gonna do it together. Like, you know, like
so
real
nice.
artists.
It was such a nice moment.
Like, you know, when you listen to like a professional, like you listen to like a Stevie Wonder track or something from the 70s, and there's like a harmony in it, and then on the Wikipedia page it's like Minnie Riperton did the backing harmony on the, do you know what I mean?
Wild, isn't it? Yeah.
That kind of stuff, because there's different tones to everyone's voices, so it just makes everything so much more interesting and like texturally like.
I know. I was so gassed when she started getting gassed. I feel, it was just nice.
It's infectious.
Yeah, and we've all kind of just come together, like we know each other from like similar situations but different, and now we're like coming into this one space, and you know, all of us. It's really nice.
So, Jack, when did you get into guitar then, bro?
Smooth. I saw my dad play when I was in primary school. He was starting to learn some chords, and like any kid, I think, they just want to be like their dad.
Oh yeah.
So started playing, and then in comp, I went to like this band camp event outside of school, and there were these two kids playing, and they were just like virtuosos. They were incredible, and they just said some things that like made me self-conscious, and then I just gave up guitar. So it wasn't until the end of school then I watched, well, my dad took me and my brother to London, and we watched Inside Llewyn Davis, the like folk film.
Oh yeah.
And I watched that, and I saw the trailer before we went. I just got obsessed with every song on there. And as soon as we watched it, I just wanted to learn the songs, and then got into guitar through that. And then went to college, and I didn't know what I wanted to do with anything. I didn't think I was, like, there's nothing that interested me. So after like a year of doing media, I noticed that music was the only thing I had an interest in, and was like, okay, yeah. So I just thought I'd pursue that, and luckily I had parents that were supportive of me doing something creative.
Some juices.
I'll be alright down there for a week or so.
You know.
I'm just joking.
I swear there's times you haven't been here for a month and just there's the
It's
same
still the
dishes.
same, yeah.
Like,
Still the same dessert I brought over like 2 weeks
yeah.
ago.
Do you know when you first started coming around, I used to like tidy the flat loads before you came round?
Oh, now you just don't give a fuck,
No,
is
not
it?
at all.
I'm actually gassed, guys.
Excited for the pasta, Jack?
I am 10 out of 10 excited.
It just looks so, like homemade looks so much better, doesn't it?
It's all a bit wonky, isn't it?
Look at it.
It's all a little bit goopy, a little bit fucked.
A little bit up, did you say?
Yeah, like look at it, it's all goopy and stuff. Oh, it is going to be good.
Please, sir.
I was just gonna say that. Can I have some more?
Right, come here.
Thank you.
I'm going to do bit by bit, so this isn't going to be all you're going to have. I just want to make sure it's all.
Oh no, it looks,
okay.
that's like perfect. Food downstairs.
Little food day.
Yeah.
Can't just help.
Oh, it's different eating hungry. After something dawning, it's stronger than before, and I don't wanna fall into the same old things, but it keeps calling me up. A new horizon, right before my eyes, and it feels so enticing, creeping back in. I think we've had a great day, productive day, good vibes.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to show people what we've been working with. Cool. And I think that this project is going to be great because already it's bringing so many people together from, you know, different backgrounds, different stories. So it's nice that you've created a space, or we've created a space to be able to kind of collate our ideas and combine and grow. So yeah, I'm very excited. Rackhead, C-bloc, everything. Let's go.